The video gaming scene in 80s Poland was extremely small and rare, like a hidden buried treasure. Like all hidden treasures, they attract pirates, especially in the 80s communist Poland where copyright law didn't even exist, which essentially means that all your games are belong to us. One of those pirates is Martin Iwinski. I'm going to call him Martin because I'm a degenerate. Martin was quite the savvy entrepreneur in high school. He started a business selling crack to other students. Then he met Mikhail Kicinski. He also sells crack. I'm going to call him Michael. Martin and Michael became business partners. They're doing very well for themselves for someone who needs to smuggle their products illegally. What they sell could destroy people's lives. Once you taste just a little bit of it, it's going to be extremely hard to stop doing it. Your eyes turn red, your back starting to hurt, you don't know what time it is, you just sit there looking like you've done nothing all day, staring into the abyss. I'm talking about crack, as in cracked video game of course. Apparently, how they got the game back then was from copying a radio wave to a cassette or some shit like that. Something that my Zoomer brain just couldn't comprehend. After selling crack for a while, they want to go legit. With $2,000 of crack money in hand, they are determined. They set up an office in a friend's apartment. CD Projekt was born in 1994. Apparently, it's pronounced CD Projekt. But I'm not going to say that. I'm going to call it CD, like in CD's nuts. They were the first company that localized a game to Polish and distributed them to the local mom and pop shop. One of the successful titles they localized was Ace Ventura, selling thousands of copies. After the Ace Ventura success, they approached BioWare and Interplay Entertainment for the Polish localization of Baldur's Gate. They made a good-looking box art for it, hired some famous Polish actor for the voice acting, and bundled it with toys and whatnot. Their real competitors were pirates, so they had to add more value to the product. Their efforts came to a fruition when they shipped 18,000 units on the first day. Apparently, there were fights in front of the warehouse, arguing who was there first. CD Projekt continued working with Interplay. They collaborate on a PC port for the sequel of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. They hired a dev called Sebastian Zielinski, but they cancelled the project because of the financial trouble that Interplay was facing. But at this point, CD Projekt was tired of localizing games. They want to make their own game. They wanted to make a video game out of probably the most popular Polish novel called Wiedźmin by Andrzej Sapkowski. They went and met the writer, and this is what happened. Hey, brata, we want to make a game of your book. We would like to buy the rights, so our offer is cash and done. Okay, great. And we offer royalties. No royalties, only cash. Your game will never be successful and it will never make money. And boy, he couldn't be more wrong. The company formed a video game development studio in 2002 with Sebastian leading them. The studio made a demo, which Adam Badowski, one of the CD Projekt members, said, and I quote, "A piece of crap." They went all over the world pitching the game for a publisher to no avail. But you gotta remember that this is their first time developing a game. They know jack shit about game dev. And this was before Code Monkey and Brackus even exist. Then, Sebastian left the company. Michael headed the project. The game development continued, the demo was abandoned. According to CD Projekt, the team had different ideas for the game and lacked overall direction. It was a total shitstorm. They returned to the drawing board in 2003. They spent nearly 2 years figuring it out. Then, BioWare comes in and helps them develop and promote the game. The game's budget exceeded expectation. The original 15-person development team expanded to about 100 at a cost of $50 million. They managed to convince Atari to publish the game. After a grueling 5 years of development, they've done it. Their first game, The Witcher. The Witcher was released in 2007 to generally positive reviews. Sales were good enough to develop an immediate sequel. They went on to create Witcher 2. After that, they created one of the best games in history. The Witcher adventure game, of course. Just kidding. It's The Witcher Battle Arena for Android and iOS. Okay, no, really. It's that Gwent game with free-roaming monster killing, goat herding, winds howling, Geralt baiting, serious simping game. Then Cyberpunk 2077, but that's still not Howard's fault. From pirating games from the radio waves to selling legitimate games worldwide. That sounds a lot like Crunchyroll. Wow, Wiki, that's a good segue for a sponsor that you don't have. Oh, huh. Okay, bye I guess.